Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my
I had to crack it open just a little bit.
Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head. Cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand. And I'm too deep into win this gamble. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me open. Are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my
Hello, Nautical family.
Hello.
Happy fall, y'all.
It's cold
Ooh,
and warm
it is.
and humid and rainy.
It is. It's kind of
color
a mix of
changing.
everything.
And greens are disappearing.
We are getting a early fall season here in southeast
Where are we?
Wisconsin. I don't know.
Southwest.
We're in southwest
We're in
Florida
Arizona.
and then
Hello.
southeast Wisconsin. So
The new house in Arizona.
I get very confused sometimes, but anyway, Wisconsin's getting very early fall foliage because we've had such a dry summer. But hello. Oh my gosh. Jamie Wilhite just said, hello, Plex, 105 degrees in Tucson.
Oh, wow.
Some people think that just because it's hot doesn't mean that it can be fall, but you still have seasons, I think. You just have, I don't know, it goes from maybe the 120 to 105. That's just crazy. Hello to everybody. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. How are you doing, Mr. Plack?
I'm doing okay.
You making progress on the healing?
Yeah, for the most part.
You're not going to stretch that neck?
I stressed my neck yesterday,
Hopefully.
so
Hopefully
like,
he will behave.
What was I doing? I was doing like something on my side, and I was just like at this angle like most of the day.
Oh, man.
And so the neck did not like that.
Well, Sharon,
It was angry with me.
I am so sorry. See,
Oh,
that's
it
what
happens.
that's those things that I worry about. Make sure that you're
It's
not
just sitting.
being, isn't that weird how you could not, like, you can go like this and all crazy on the live stream, but you don't
Yes,
hurt
yeah.
yourself, and then you're just sitting around and it'll tweak your neck somehow. But that's Paul.
Yes.
Do you know that? Nifty shirt, Mr. Plack.
Thank
It
you for-
has pineapples on it, but they're right side up. I think for the most part, they're right. Yeah, they don't have any upside down pineapples.
Unless I stand on my head.
Oh boy, that's a whole cruise thing, isn't it?
Crazy
Or
Cat
it's a
Travelers
general
here.
thing. Hello, Crazy Cat
PG
Traveler.
Explorers.
I think that she's having cooler weather and rainy
Yes.
weather up there. She said there's two, I think she said there's two seasons that's like rainy and like construction. I'm not sure, or something like that.
We have mosquitoes, construction,
Yeah.
and then winter.
Oh, the winter is, yeah, a long, long time. But fall is looking lovely. Does
And
anybody go sailing during the fall time, particularly? And you know what? We were supposed to be on that Legend cruise, and I was hoping to see a
Legend.
lot
It was a
of
legend.
fall foliage on the way to Greenland, but we had to cancel that. But that's one thing. Along the eastern border, around this fall time is still hurricane season. So
Crazy
you
Cat
never
Travelers
know.
says rainy season and
know.
August.
Yes, and August. That's right. That's what she said. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Hi,
Um,
Nancy Fields.
Hi, Nancy and Daniel Fields.
And
Hello.
CMPJ 45.
That's
Carl.
Carl. Hello. You know what?
Laura.
The Fields. Oh,
Oh, sorry. Go
that's
ahead.
all right.
No, the Fields. Go ahead.
The
The
Fields
Fields.
were at with many other people at the Sharonetsy, Arizona meetup. And even though Nancy and Daniel Fields don't live in Arizona, they took the time to get on
Scoot over
over.
there.
I wish that we would have been able to. We just couldn't do it this time. But one
Yeah.
of these times
trying
we'll
to
just pop
Catch
up.
up the PTO clock. So
Yes, we are. Yes, indeed. Karen
taking a little time
Griswold.
out.
I see a Karen Griswold in the chat. So
Yeah,
good to see
Angela.
you. Angela Namenchek, hello.
Hello.
Or as Josh from
Traveling.
Adventures Ahead says, Angela Nemesis.
Yes. Traveling adventures with Eric.
Hi, Eric B.
Travel adventures.
And
sorry.
of course, the Mod Squad.
Eric B.
Shout out to our Mod
absolutely.
Squad. So Derek and Gregory.
Yes.
Derek is getting over his surgery. So if you guys can say some prayers and positive vibes for Derek, that would be very, very, very appreciated. Oh, Timothy Walters.
Timothy
dear
Walters.
Timothy.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. Sweet friend.
You are in our prayers every
You
night.
are absolutely in our prayers. Thank you. You guys keep
We're
up
hoping you're
prayers
okay.
for Timothy and his healing. And we love you so much, and we support you as a community, as a cruise family, Timothy. So thank you so much for.
Wow.
You don't have to show that generosity, but that's the kind of a guy that you are.
Yeah.
You are amazing. You have been part of, you've been our cruise brother for so long, years and
long.
years and years. So absolutely.
Timothy Walters
And
is here. Life is good today. Woo!
woo! So, you guys also just lifting up our Mod Squad, Derek
Yeah.
from D&G Explorers, healing from surgery. So please give him a little bit of positive vibes, some prayer, and we really, really love you, Derek, and appreciate you. With fall, what else that brings? Something that Gregory from
Pumpkin
D&G.
pie.
No, almost pumpkin spice. Anybody else out here
Heather
a
and Marshall.
pumpkin spice,
Saying hi to you.
pumpkin spice lover? Heather and Marshall
Yeah.
in the chat. We're just catching the hellos as we go. I'm sure we
Kind of
missed
sliding
a
them by.
gazillion and
Yeah.
one. But Maple Taffy Global also
Ooh.
in here. Holly Ayers. Hello, sweet friend. Holly is one of those friends I get to connect with almost every day on Marco Polo, and I just love it. We kind of exchange the ride to work and the ride home from work and some of our walks. And
She rides with you to work.
no, but we share. We
Virtually?
kind of talk virtually and make sure that we're very careful not
Wonder
to
if
be
you can-
distracted while we're talking, because when you're driving, you need to not drive distractedly.
If you drive
for
virtually
sure.
with a friend, does that mean that you're like carpooling and you can use the 2-lane occupancy?
No.
The two-person
That doesn't
doesn't-
count because you're really not carpooling in
Okay.
that regard. Do you see who else is here? There's Scotty McNeil.
Scotty.
And Tage also. Tage is Taffy Global. So Tage McNeil. Oh, so good to see you.
First Sergeant
First
Richard.
Sergeant Richard, so
Hello.
great to see you. Absolutely. I hope that you have had good travels wherever you've gone. And I'm still trying to catch up. Julie Amos
Julie
in the
Amos.
house. We didn't get to say all of our hellos. Patty
Hello.
Monk. Hello,
We have
Patty.
more hellos.
The Z Show Cruise Fun was in there right
Early
away, early on, saying hello. So
Yeah.
we do like to connect with the family. Brittany Anderson, I hope that you are doing well. Looks like you are keeping a injury elevated. Prayers for you as well. Cruise around Walmart, some with an electric cart. Isn't that weird, Brittany? I remember going with the electric cart when I had my knee injury.
Oh, yes.
Do you remember how annoying that is, though? Every time you try to turn around,
It
every
beeps.
time you try to turn backwards to back up, beep beep beep. It's so loud, and like everybody
I
knows
need to
you're
have
doing
one of those
that.
myself, though.
But
just when I'm walking
absolutely, absolutely, I think
Jeez,
that
Louise.
we're just about every now and then you do. Your hands are
Beep,
really
beep,
cold.
beep.
You need to borrow my sweater. You're
You know,
really,
since
really
I've been losing some
chilly.
weight, I've actually been getting a
You
little
have-
chillier.
Yeah, you're really freaky. I'm holding
I
his
just
hand.
don't have that
He's
thermonuclear,
freezing. Master's game in the house.
Padding.
That is Mike and Marissa. Hello.
Hello, Mike and Marissa.
Mike and Marissa. Thank you for being here. Tina and Rick Spencer.
Hello.
And I think I saw Mercy Rodriguez
I did
also
see Mercy,
earlier
too.
on.
Hello.
So I'm sorry for anybody that we missed, like Cruise Nuts. Hello, D's
Yes.
Nuts. We're going to go to the bottom. We're
Cheryl
jumping to the
One Deck
bottom
Down
to
is
keep
here.
up.
Hello.
Hello, fellow Wisconsinite. What do you
Yes.
think of the Wisconsin colors so early this
Yeah,
season?
so early.
But I think that Hannah and I might go out to maybe you too. Maybe we should all go to like Holy Hill and look at the color.
Yeah,
We
they
have
were-
a basilica right near us
Yes.
called Holy Hill, and it's
Mhm.
just gorgeous. It's literally you can look
up
out
on the hill.
look out on the gorges.
It's kind of
I'm
like
so that's such a lame.
it's like one of those
thing.
cathedrals that's up on a mountain, except it's a small mountain here. So-
Oh my goodness. I just tapped on a comment. Let's go Buffalo. And with the fall season brings football season. There's been
Oh, yeah.
lots of football talk. Do you
Yes.
guys like to enjoy watching football games on board? And do you go that
Just
step?
Dave is here.
Do you-
Hello.
Hello, Dave. Do you go that extra step and wear your team's
My
jersey?
Hat.
Your helmet, yes, and your mouth
No,
guard
No. No.
and other supports.
No. No.
Oh my
Hope
gosh.
Marsha's doing okay.
Oh yeah, good to see you, just Dave.
I know
Absolutely.
Marsha's been having some issues. Aaliyah with
Oh.
an AOI.
Aaliyah, Alan.
Alan.
It's Alan with a
Alan.
Y. Hello, Alan. Hang
Sorry,
on, I'm
mouth
trying to
pop.
catch up with Z's
Z's.
show cruise. Oh,
Oh.
thank you so much. Hang on, we're getting caught
We got a
up.
couple of them.
We got a super sticker from Carnival Cruise Addicts. I have
She's
to
gonna
get
look it up.
my handy.
And Z's
Dandy.
gaming show.
All right, do you have
Theater
some
channel.
hearts for these
My
wonderful
cruise is paid in
supporters?
full. Carnival Jubilee, yes.
Wonderful. Oh my gosh. Way to go with that. That's awesome. Hang on. Anthony's going to drive the chat. I was trying
It
to
says
comment.
super sticker.
I know. I want to find out what the super sticker is. So
Oh.
I have to, I got to find the live stream in order to do that.
You sure they didn't just chat super sticker?
No, it's something
Oh.
that you actually can see on the live stream, but it doesn't work on our StreamYard platform. So I have to get past and get into where it shows me the super sticker here.
There.
And it says, how's it going? It's a
Okay.
pair. I love that. Thank you so much. Z's, thank you as well for the support. We genuinely appreciate that. Did anybody comment? And if they like
First name.
pumpkin spice, are you a pumpkin spice fan? Hi, See the World with Chris and
Hey.
Sweet Laura. Lovely to see you both. Now I started the football talk. So
Yeah,
do
Howie
you
Cruz
guys,
is here.
you'll see plenty of colors here, says Howie Cruz. Which I think, where are you
The Packers
located?
had a really
Button?
easy win this week.
Oh my
Really
gosh.
easy. It
You
was
guys,
no problem.
the
It
Packers.
was all planned.
Okay, we gotta
It was all
show.
planned.
I gotta show Timothy Walters' comment. I'm going to enjoy when the Packers host Jamie's Chargers and kick their butts. You tell them, Timothy. Woo! Timothy is a diehard Packer fan.
They had an easy
Oh
win.
my
It was really
gosh,
easy.
you are just lying. Oh, I
I
gave
know.
up on the game. I really did against poor Wanda Chiquita Benitez Saints. Oh man. Howie Cruz, where are you guys located?
Sports.
Do you know where Julie and Brian from Howie Cruz are located? Are
No.
you in New Jersey? You are in New Jersey. I remember the story. Yes, because they take a break in the school system. Julie says not really a pumpkin fan.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott says pumpkin throw up. What? There's violence. Yes, Julie Amos says New Jersey. She's like, she knows.
Yeah.
I love pumpkin spice pie. Says, wait, I love pumpkin pie as well. Hannah, our daughter Hannah, that's one of her favorites.
Yes.
So, have you ever had pumpkin pie on a cruise ship? We have.
We have.
It was not good
I
on the
thought it was
Carnival
awesome.
Celebration. Did you like it?
Yeah, I really did.
Oh, the
It was
pie
really
crust
good.
was terrible though.
No, it was
Really?
good. My piece was really
Isn't
good.
that just the way it
Yeah.
is?
So Debbie Smith, high colors
Oh.
are changing Ontario, Canada.
Ontario, Canada.
Yeah.
How neat.
Yeah, they're in New
they're
Jersey.
really bright. Like the leaves are just really,
Yeah.
really, really bright.
Wanda
Yes.
is here.
Sorry, Wanda. Love you. Still
Wanda.
love you. So I'm not sure. I haven't seen Wanda in the chat yet. Wanda, if you're here, let yourself be known. I don't think that cruising. I haven't seen cruising for food in that chat yet, but
Yes.
I mean, we're gonna cross our fingers and hope that she will. Always, she
Yes.
is diehard. She is part of the cruise family. We're already caught up, so you can go up on the
I know.
comments.
I'm saying.
Ooh, Laura makes an awesome Kahlua pumpkin pie. That's great. So yeah, anybody else try pumpkin spice on the cruise ships? Do they have that?
Bill Leach, hello, and 32 days
Hello.
before the Caribbean cruise.
Oh, Bill, that is coming up so fast. We're under 30 days for the Carnival celebration, and we are so excited. Jamie said that Hannah, tell Hannah I'll send her a great pumpkin recipe.
Very
Awesome.
cool.
I would love that, Jamie. Go ahead.
Yes, Crazy
Okay,
Cat Traveler
read
says Starbucks is the only way us Northwest folks can tell what season it is. Fall equals pumpkin spice, winter equals peppermint mocha.
I am a fan of the peppermint mocha. I love
that's at $5.
peppermint mocha. I love mints in my
Right,
coffee.
Waypoint?
All of that. Ooh, so good. Kahlua pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
You can mix pumpkin with like pumpkin liqueur with
Hi,
rum chata.
Yes.
Hello, Tammy. Go ahead, say that. Oh, not seeing Wanda.
Wanda,
Oh, so good to see you though, Tammy. Thank you for being here. Sherry Awesome Sunsets also in the place.
Well, hello.
Sometimes we interrupt each other. This is part of spontaneous conversation. CA Cruiser. Hi, Kathy. You know
Yes.
what? We were watching that intro. I really need to get a more up-to-date
We're going to
intro
get it up to date.
that doesn't have all the masks and all
No.
the COVID precautions
We'll
and
probably
everything.
include the Packers winning and that type of
Oh no, but we did dress up in Packer attire, like not jerseys, but shirts for the breakaway one time when we were playing on there. And that was fun. It was
was a lot
fun
of
to
fun.
watch a football game on board a cruise ship. That was, it was kind of like, I don't know, like with a bunch of your friends just rooting for different teams, A lot of people like to hate
Or
the
even
Packers.
your enemies
though.
that don't actually hit you, That's
There's
a good thing.
Angela. Don't care for peppermint.
Yeah.
So
Well, there's
Angela, do you not like pumpkin either? What about pumpkin peppermint? Wouldn't that be horrible? Oh my
Is that a
gosh.
spicy thing?
No, I think that would be terrible. Can you imagine combining those
Pumpkin
two?
peppermint.
Yeah.
Sounds
No, that would not be good. Pumpkin
good. I'll try that a
chocolate
little later on.
chip muffins, very yummy, says
Oh.
Julie. What else did you say? Was that something that you said? I'm going to take my hot flash and just warm your hands up because I'm warm.
She's hot right now.
Too
She's
warm.
hot all the time.
Oh my gosh, I need these fans on again. I forgot the fans, believe it or not. Oh
Yes.
man, everybody's making different pumpkin recipes. And yes, so have you guys sailed from like maybe New York or like going into Canada? Have you sailed and seen the
Fall
fall
colors.
foliage? That's also I'm
Yeah, where you-
full of questions.
Well, it'd be more the Alaska trips, the ones up on.
Well, the ones to
East
St.
Coast.
John's, it could be
St.
the
John's,
East
the
Coast or the West Coast.
One of these.
And yeah,
Typically, they
those
don't
going
get the
up
fall colors
coast.
down in the Caribbean.
But yeah,
You don't hear about that. It's like,
you
oh,
could.
did you see the colors on the trees at St. Thomas?
Yeah,
It just doesn't happen.
Love that cruise, supporting our Packers in full Packer regalia. Regalia. I think
Regalia,
that's
regalia.
the name. The word. That's the word. So yeah, that was fun, wasn't it, Timothy? Oh my gosh, so many
Jamie
good
will hike
memories. So,
122 days until my next.
oh,
so anxious.
nice. But Jamie, we're going to be sailing together. That's going to be, I think that's for the Sarah's big celebration, big birthday.
Well, we're almost at the end of
So
September here, so we've got something coming up here soon for us too.
we do. It's October. I feel like that was something I'm supposed to. Is that our cruise?
Yes.
Yes, like under 30 days. I was talking about the cruise earlier, and I'm like, is this the anniversary? No, this isn't the anniversary you're talking about. I don't know what
She
you're
forgets
talking
the
about.
anniversary sometimes.
No, I do not
Oh.
forget. It's smack in the middle of June.
Right in the middle of the
Oh
year.
my gosh, I thought I was like forgetting our first date, but that
No.
we've already celebrated.
Yeah,
that's already passed.
Yes,
So
that ship has sailed.
no, yeah. Do you know how many days we are away though?
20 some?
20 some is right. Bing, bing, bing. I think we're at 26 days.
Sounds about
but
right.
let's check it out. Oh, I love seeing the
First
little hearts
Sergeant
out there.
Richard,
You
For your
are
next pumpkin
amazing.
spivey,
Oh,
whatever on the
Spice.
next-
That's Spice, not Spivey. You got to
on the
read
next
what he
cruise.
meant. Oh, thank you.
can't Hank and I have to go to a wedding up in New Hampshire in the morning?
Oh,
Ooh.
that's going to be lovely with the
Yes.
colors. I bet the foliage
That'll
will
be
be
great.
lovely. Oh, First Sergeant Richard, much love. This just makes me so much more excited to actually meet you in person someday. We will meet. That is for sure.
Brittany
Thank
Anderson,
you.
don't mind the smell of pumpkin. Actually,
Pumpkin spice is a nice, very mellow.
well, but pumpkin spice is spice smell, right?
It is.
But
yes.
if just pumpkin, you can actually get like acorn squash and it will smell the same.
No.
If you do acorn spice, it's kind of like a
Squash-
pumpkin.
Squashes, that orange squash is nice. I mean, pumpkin is its own squash.
squash.
It is a squash. My mom just harvested all her pumpkins. She grows these massive, big
40-foot tall,
pumpkins.
They're
I'll have
like
to post it.
90 feet wide, 40 feet tall.
I'll post a picture of my
They're bigger
mom's
than a house.
pumpkins in our Facebook page, in Nautical Nurse Nancy's Facebook page. So if you're not active in there, you guys can post some things. Just put every day kind of, it's all for connectivity. That's really what
That's
that's
right.
all about. Margaret Wilson, 110 days till my 9-day cruise. 9-day cruise on Norwegian Gem. Praying
Ooh.
my health holds up until then. Oh, Margaret, absolutely.
Yeah,
You
hey, Margaret
will
Wilson.
make it. I know. Oh, not me getting married in New Hampshire, that is, Karen. That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
25. We're at 25
25 days.
I think in a few more days we
Yeah.
get to do our check-in. That's
Libby's
always
pumpkin
exciting.
is technically a squash. Yes, they do.
Yes.
They use squash. as
Oh,
part
they
of it.
use really
Yeah.
Libby's pumpkin pie
Yes,
filling.
yes.
You know, because they had a pumpkin shortage one year, though. I think that might be the way it is too. So we're talking about fall kind of things and maybe trying to kind of equate it to the season to cruising. So do you guys like to cruise in the autumn, fall festivity like things? And that includes the whole October time. Obviously we do. We have a cruise coming up in October. It's one of our favorite times to cruise.
It is.
So I know I'm full of all kinds of questions. We're pretty much caught up on the chat. So that's like amazing for us
Yes.
because we usually don't ever get caught up on the
No,
chat.
sometimes we do.
Oh.
Usually about 45 minutes in.
Yeah, this is early for us to be caught up. Daniel Field says, our friend grows a ton of pumpkins. I'd love to see that picture if
A
you
ton.
have, or, anybody's
2 tons,
pictures
1
of
ton,
the
yeah, that'd be
pumpkins.
good.
Sometimes those pumpkins get to be so huge.
90 by
Huge.
40.
One
they're
thing that you
huge.
can't really find on board a cruise ship are pumpkin seeds. I don't think that you will find, do anybody like
Why
toast
would you
up?
plant a pumpkin
No,
on a
you
cruise
can
ship?
snack on pumpkin seeds. I think you'd have to bring them on. I don't think that you
You
would.
snack
They're
on pumpkin seeds.
pumpkin seeds, like the dry roasted pumpkin seeds. They're supposed to be very healthy for you, actually. So
I would think you should plant them.
let me see.
That would be
No,
something to do, actually. So take some, because they probably have some dirt somewhere on there with a real planter, and just kind of put a pumpkin in there and see what happens.
they'll get weeded out, you goofball. I mean, they definitely will.
Anybody done horticulture on a cruise ship?
Well, Oasis
Like-
class ships
Like,
have plants, live
I know,
plants, all
like,
in
you
there.
know,
They're amazing.
sow some wildflowers.
Who's
or-
been on an Oasis class ship? What do you think of
That'd be
Central
fun
Park?
to see.
He finally gets to go on an Oasis class ship in January. I just requested
that a
off
tuna
for
of the
my
sea?
time off. That is, it's
Oh.
a tuna of the sea, just for you. He calls all the Royal Caribbeans tuna of the sea. I said, I would like tuna of the sea. I said that in Sharon at Sea's live stream. I said, I would love tuna of the sea, but it's a little bit of a can feel to me. Everybody was giving their favorites
is.
of cruise ships. Julie Amos has done a couple of Thanksgiving cruises. Have one this year, November 5th. I think that is a How We Cruise.
Fall is fun for cruising. It is.
How We Cruise,
Yeah.
group cruise. Fall is fun for cruising. Absolutely is.
Pumpkins
wait a
are
second.
gourds. They grow like along the ground vines. Are huge.
What do you
That's
say?
Daniel Fields. Pumpkins are gourds, and they grow on like
along the ground.
a ground vine, and leaves are huge as a plant, so they take up a lot of space. Yeah, they do. Yes.
That mumbling was too cute. You did really good at that.
Just try.
I know. Sometimes the thoughts don't get out when
It's
you're
okay,
typing
no.
things in, though. It doesn't
They'll
get
get
out
'em right.
quite. Can I take it that Anthony is not in charge of the garden? No, not a bit. Not a bit. Just Pamela, 23 days until the P&O transatlantic cruise. But what were you going to say?
I forget now what I was going
I'm
to say.
sorry. Shoot. That's just how it goes. I want one of those pumpkins that are as big as they are on Harry Potter, says, can
Yes.
see the world with
So
this.
yeah, there's I was thinking about it. If you could get like a 40 by 90, that'd be like a double wide. So you could actually make a house out of it. And I was just trying to think of the
On a cruise ship?
yeah, on a cruise ship. No, not on a cruise ship.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I got cruise ships on the brain.
So yeah, of course you do. So I just get, but there is this really cool house that's coming out from China. They're calling them crate houses. I do want to get some stuff out there.
That sounds very, very cool, actually. These
Yes.
crate houses that Anthony is talking about.
Yeah.
Um,
So like they come from China already pre-made, and they come in a crate. So you literally get a crate, and then when you pull it out, it literally just plants into the ground, and then you hook up your water, electrical if you want.
and they have solar panels, so
They
you
have
could
solar
be
panels built
independent.
in,
And the whole house is all right there.
yeah,
So
it's all done.
he said it was supposed to be to try to get people out of the cities and more.
That's what they're using them for
out
in China.
An easy house.
They're
kinda
going to
like
try and get them into the
planted
U.S. if
house.
they can, because
interesting. Has anybody have you guys heard of that?
it's kind of like a tiny home
unique.
thing, but just in a container.
Well, I wonder if they could make ones that float and you could just take them out to sea.
Ooh,
Wouldn't
Put
that
a
be
motor on the
interesting?
back. We
Crazy
had an
Cat
episode
Traveler.
like that.
Says cruise twice in the fall breakaway, and the breakaway on the breakaway ship show Sharon at Sea cruise. And then in the Horizon last year, oh, excuse me, Grant Williams also here, 24 days
Wow.
until your 14-day Caribbean cruise on the Dream. The Carnival Dream was our
Wow.
first.
Hey, Grant.
Love that.
Welcome here.
Welcome, Grant Williams. We grow pumpkins in the farm fields behind our house. Oh, that's
See the world
cool.
with Chris had a good comment down.
Oh,
below.
hang on a second. I just have to. I
Oh, we
wanted
have
to
a start.
touch on that too, but go ahead with
No,
See
no,
the
no,
World
go
with
ahead.
Chris. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. We already got
we
to
did that
mark that as starred.
Yes.
We're figuring this whole thing
Hey,
out.
Lovey's Fat Life.
Hello, Mike and Michelle. We get to cruise with them in 25 days. 25 days. 25 days.
Yeah, Chris was saying that he wanted to see one of the.
Shoot. I made it explode. We were both driving at one time, not something that you need to do.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, he was saying, Chris, I was trying to find
We'll find the comment.
But he was saying he wanted to see one of those pumpkins that's as big as they are in Harry Potter.
Yeah, I just read that.
Yeah.
I read that.
Where was I?
I don't know. This is Chris's comment.
Yes, there we go.
I love it when we repeat
Well,
the
you know, the
comments.
thing is,
oh
is
my
that-
gosh.
That fall is a really good time to cruise. The thing that I was just noticing, because we actually do Airbnb on the site as well, and there is just this downturn in travel right now. And I'm hoping that like during the fall and the winter,
Maybe they'll cut
gonna kinda
prices
pick up
so
a
we
bit.
can,
Yeah, right? So
Julie is actually in Central Park on Oasis of the Seas right now. She is doing,
wow.
she is volunteering with
How did they get that ship there?
No, the Oasis of the Seas isn't in Central Park, and it isn't in New Jersey. Julie's on there, and she's volunteering for Autism of the Seas. So, or Autism on the Seas. So
Autism of the Seas, is that a new ship?
No,
Is that-
Autism on the Seas. So it's a support to allow
Okay.
families with autistic kids to be able to experience cruising. I believe that's what it is.
Very cool.
Brian, if I'm completely wrong, let me know.
Yeah.
But we have several close friends who have autistic kids,
Yeah.
and really much love. I always hide a puzzle piece duck for my bestie, my cruise bestie Sarah, for her son. So that's just part of it all, part of loving and supporting each other. But Angela says, you want to read her comment? I don't know
I
if you can
prefer
read it.
to cruise in September, October, or in the first couple months of the year.
Mm.
And that's really
Those
cool.
are great times of year to cruise.
Laura Allen said that there are pumpkin seeds on the rolls of dinner in the Royal Caribbean.
That's true. And they're good. I think I really like the pumpkin seeds. Good point, Laura Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Yes. So you can find your pumpkin seeds on board.
Depends. You have to, yeah. you
I
have to get
don't
on
know
the-
if they have pumpkin pie spice in the
Dino
coffee
Fields.
shop on board.
Yes.
But Jamie Wilhite said Anthony Plack, maybe we can
Exactly.
shoot
I was
on,
just thinking about that.
on those.
That is one of the things that with the crate homes you could do. Daniel Fields was talking in California.
We talk Californian speak. I love
Yeah.
that, Daniel. Wait, Mercy Rodriguez and Lorenzo just got off Harmony. Great party ship.
Oh,
I
very
love
cool.
that you were enjoying yourself. I love it when we see other cruise family that's getting on these cruise ships. That's so exciting. So look at Angela said we can actually stack them. We can stack them together. And yes.
Oh,
and
no,
you
no, no,
can-
it's
and
not
can't
that.
you stack them
It
to
just
make the house
comes in a
bigger?
crate. So literally
The
you
crates?
unbox it from
But
the crate.
can they have that as an option? I bet that is an option in some
Well,
places.
you can get a double crate or like a double wide, but it's
double
got
wide.
some extra things. It's actually
That
extra
is
long.
pretty cool.
So,
Anthony
yeah.
Simone. You know what? I didn't give Anthony Simone a shout out for
Well,
my
hello,
mod
Anthony
squad.
Simone.
Anthony, the
You got a good
motivator.
name.
We
just
love
saying.
you, and thank you so much for being here. Blaine, Really Creative Travel. He cannot be in the chat tonight because he's at a convention.
One thing I will say. So Angela, they do come in just a shipping crate, and then you have to pull them out. And then when you're done, the kids and the cats love to go into the crate.
Oh my Lord. Isn't that a thing when you unbox something? If you guys have cats, they are immediately drawn to going into the box.
Yeah.
Speaking of cats, we have a little kitten, not a little kitten, we have a kitty that we are babysitting. It's our Naomi, our oldest daughter, her cat, and Bella. She's a rescue from
Yeah,
Egypt.
from
She was
Cairo.
a stray,
On the street.
and Naomi, they had a whole rescue program. So Naomi paid for her to get rescued, and she had to be in quarantine. And she's a very timid little thing, but she's very fluffy because she
Yes.
is a what kind is she? She's a
Persian.
white Persian
Yes.
with a smushed in face. She's
Miniature
a
white
lovely
Persian.
kitty, but
Yes.
she needs medicine, so I have to medicate her, and
And she does walk like an Egyptian. believe it or
no,
not.
like an Egyptian cat that's been saved from Egypt. Isn't that an interesting story? But we're babysitting her cat and her frog for her, and the
Oh.
frog ribbits. He croaks. I
Yeah.
mean, not like dies, but croaks often at night. Anyway,
Just occurred to me
little-
I'd be on the celebration right now, but sadly had to cancel.
oh,
Yeah,
Timothy. Oh, much love. Okay. Eyes on the prize for next time. Much love to you, Timothy. I am so sorry that you have had to cancel that. Bone Tire Travelers is in the house.
Well,
And I
yes,
think
hello.
that I saw Alice and possibly a yo Eddie
Eddie?
Lugo Studios, possibly. But Alice, I have twins. They're 32 now. I think
Wow.
that Bone Tired was talking with Alice.
And Najuma Brown.
Is
Hello.
a different Alice. Hello, Alice C. and Najuma Brown. Always great to see
Hello.
Najuma Brown in the
Welcome
chat.
in.
And I love to see this as well. Margaret and Timothy given prayer and love and all. It's
Yeah.
so good to support each other. And even in our sorrows, and when you can't cruise on a cruise you expected to take because of sickness, it really sucks. It really does, Timothy. So just our hearts are with you, and we will continue to pray for you, and you will cruise again.
Oh, Alice
You will
C.
cruise again. I was just saying hello to Alice.
But did you
C.
see what she said? No cruising for a while, expecting twins next month.
Oh, that's why. Oh, Alice C. I did not actually read that comment. That's why, Alice. I have twins, said Bone Tired Travelers.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Alice. That's very, very exciting. You got it, says Button. Brian said that is the reason. She's doing great things now. I'm just trying to keep the kids alive. So Brian's on his own with their 3 kids. Good luck, Brian. Good luck. You guys, if you haven't, check out How We Cruise. They do a really, really cool, great
Very
live
cool.
stream, great family-oriented live stream and content. But their live stream is on Sunday nights.
Yes.
I think it is 8 p.m. Central, so like 9 p.m. Eastern.
What
Always
she
gotta
said.
I always gotta transition that. So their son has been knocking it out of the park, being their second up. So
Yes.
their oldest, who I think is like 12. So he's a young man. He is definitely he could be 10. I think he's 12 though. Wendy Johnston and Roger are also in the house. You sound like you're going to bring up a topic.
Oh, I
What
was
were you
just
going
going
to
to say, so one of the other things that happens during the fall cruise season is the proliferation of hurricanes.
Oh, I thought you were going to say allergies.
No, hurricanes. And
Yes.
it's one of the things that we had a chance to talk to some friends of ours are becoming friends. Talk about the issue of what do you do if there's a hurricane and you're on a ship? And I was like, well, there are people who actually like to get on a ship when a hurricane's coming because the ships can go around them.
They do, and they do go around them.
You
And
get a
they
little bit
will.
of waves.
Sometimes your itinerary does change, so or you can't get into Bermuda,
Right.
or like you can't get up into Greenland. but they will keep the captain's job is to try to keep you safe. So
Is that what his job is?
that is the job of a
Really?
captain. Did
I
you
never
not know
knew that.
that? It's
No.
not just to steer the
I
ship
thought that's the
and to like
stewards.
make like do loop-de-loops on in the sea, you
See,
know.
I thought it was a
No,
lot easier than
spin
that.
their tires like
Keeping everybody safe, that's a big job.
that is everyone on that cruise ship. Well, I mean, but he's like the king of the ship, and then he has all his court to look over
Of
the rest
jesters.
of the ship. Oh my gosh.
So, but it is one of the things that's really interesting about the ships in the fall time is that you do end up with more of that. Not so much come like past December, but like during this season right
Yep.
now.
Jason, yeah,
You know, like-
you got to know that
Yep.
you may be getting rerouted, and that is just part of the adventure of cruising. Absolutely. So
Crazy Cat Travel, if the ship has Starbucks, it will have PLSL.
pumpkin spice.
Oh, okay.
Pumpkin spice latte. Breakaway had all the fall. Breakaway had it in the fall. Oh, that's good to
That's
know.
good to know.
I don't always get the frou drinks. I am not actually a
Never get a
Starbucks
frou-frou
fan
drink.
because Starbucks is like
They're
bitter.
too bitter.
Well, that's bitter to me. It's very strong and very, very bitter. I'm more of a Dunkin' Donuts fan for coffee, but I'm really, really a
Hey, Sue
Folgers
O'Connor.
Folgers fan, as you all know. Oh, the best part of waking up is Folgers, even instant
Yes.
in your cup.
Crazy Cat Traveler, my last Samsonite luggage purchase came in a box that now permanently lives in my hallway.
Oh, what a nice kitty home. Oh, you are the best. I think she also has a Persian kitty. Her cats are lovely as
Yes.
well. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, look at Timothy Walters. Wouldn't it be nice for you to go on the ship show and ship show cook cruise? I'm spilled water on myself. I'm a mess. In 2025, lots of great people. Oh, that I'm going to pray for that to come to fruition. You said it, Jamie. We're going to pray that into being. That's going to happen, Timothy. You got this. So Crazy Cat said, my friends just cruised the Med. Now I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. The cats in Turkey are actually well taken care of. Sorry, your new baby wasn't so lucky until now. Well, she's been
around for a year now.
she's been adopted for
She's just getting settled
like
down. I
a
wonder
good
if-
year and a half. She's probably on a chair. We're
Should I
not
go
going to bring
bother her?
no. Don't bring her out. Well, I
She'd
mean,
be okay for a bit.
if you think she'd be okay, well,
just
go.
say-
You can try. Anthony's going to try to go get. Her name is Bella, but she did have she was absolutely in shock when we first got her. I hope you guys don't mind a little cat story, but a cat tale, as you will. That was so. I'm sorry, you guys. Sometimes I have very hokey humor. Well, most of the time, but her name is Bella. She did when she first came after she was quarantined, and then Naomi got her. She was in like shock. She was so much like in shock that her fight reflex. She didn't have any kind of any feist to her at all. She wouldn't meow, she wouldn't fight you. She just was limp. She was just a limp little kitty. And I was really kind of afraid that she may never like get to be like I was like, well, what if she doesn't have any personality? She does not want to come. Well, she definitely has personality. She meows and talks to us. And Anthony's spilling a cup that doesn't have water in it.
The best kind of spill to make.
But she is completely at home with Naomi in Naomi's apartment. She's playing and she's living her best kitty life. And it's just anyway, we're fur baby lovers. We also have a snake in our house. Well,
That
like
doesn't
as
have
a
fur,
pet.
but it's
but,
not. It's a furless snake. Does not
We're
have fur.
animal lovers of all kinds. Hannah has a snake. So yes, her snake Noodles. And in the carnival, in the non-group group cruise, which is the group cruise that we're going on the
It's not a
celebration.
group cruise.
It's not a group cruise, but it is a group cruise.
It's
Let's
a group
just
that's
admit
going
it.
on a non-group cruise.
Yes. But we were showing our animals,
No,
our
I've
pets.
heard of-
And Ronnie was shown to be the pet for Miss Elma. Elma said, "This is not. We may not actually have fur babies, but this is as close as I come." And she showed Ronnie's sweet Ronnie on there. He was slightly amused.
Yes.
Oh man.
So have any of you guys ever actually sailed like around a hurricane or near?
Mm.
So that's why I was asking that question.
You have a wonderful question. We have more twin talk. More
Or
twins.
serious wind.
All the people with the twins in this
Not like
chat.
after supper or anything, but like, I mean,
Yeah. Oh, we got more twin talk. Sorry. We
that's
got
okay.
distracted by the twins.
Yeah.
Talk with all that talk with the hurricane 1 year ago that hit Florida.
Yep.
We're still
Hit
recovering
us.
from it.
We're there.
Our
Hurricane
house.
Ian.
Yeah, the house down in Florida for sure.
We're-
I was
we're on
questioning
the list.
Bermuda's existence. Yeah.
We're on the list for a door replacement in next February.
Yeah, it's coming. Maybe March.
March.
Just need to be flexible during hurricane season, says
Yes.
Sue O'Connor. Always with cruising, you always need to be
Yes.
flexible because sometimes weather happens, whether it's hurricanes or not, for sure.
See, I say that like some good rolling of the waves when you're on the ship helps, especially if you have the drink package, because it does balance you out.
Timothy
like-
Walters has a great comment here.
Yes.
Hurricanes are quite tasty. It's a drink, you guys. Have had quite a few of them on my cruises.
Well, yeah, there's a song about it.
Is there
Yes.
about the hurricanes?
Yes.
Well, I don't even know how it goes.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Is that?
Pour me a hurricane.
Oh yeah. Is that?
Yes.
He knows all the lyrics. I don't actually listen to the lyrics. All I do is like la 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 la. I make up my own words. Oh, Wendy, thank you. She says that we look great, by the way. Aren't you sweet? You are so sweet. Thank you, Wendy. I can't wait to cruise with you again. Sue says, don't drink coffee. Never been to Starbucks. Oop, we're behind in the chat. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's mix me a hurricane before I go insane.
Oh, that's true. Yes. That's part of that is part of the lyrics. I would have probably substituted
I had
something.
to sing it through in my head
completely
without
different.
actually singing it. Because she
Uh-oh.
would go like,
Now
"No,
my friend Crazy Cat Traveler is calling me out. She's like, oh, just when you know something and somebody at instant, it has to be instant because I like my instant gratification.
Yeah.
I just warm up my hot water and have my instant coffee with cream. I love it. I don't know. I'm a rare breed, I guess. So Wendy said, take me anywhere as long as I have you with me. I'm happy to hang.
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy, that would be so awesome.
We do love hanging with everybody.
Yes, put that out to the universe. We have to get Timothy on. Praying for the crew for Timothy as well. Thank you, everybody. D&G says sounds pretty interesting. Oh, I love that. Here, you want to drive?
Yes.
But not a Persian. She said. It doesn't mean not a Persian. I think that
Person?
No. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, it's not a Persian.
but Merlin is $60 shelter kitty.
Oh my
the fluffy
gosh.
one is
Is
a,
$1,000 rag doll.
that's actually what
Bella is not a rag
she's
doll.
close to a rag doll though.
She's okay. I could have cruised for what I spent on, but I guess she's worth it. Oh, I love that. I know that Crazy Cat Traveler may be a little bit fond of the cats.
Well, yeah.
Hi,
Brandolin.
Brandolin. Hello, Brandolin.
Lost track of
Arlene.
time. Glad I made it.
So good to see you here. And you know what? Go ahead. I think that we're getting caught up with the
Yeah,
chat
here we go.
now.
So there was a hurricane that affected the Disney cruise after hours, but we were lucky. Yeah, and that, like I said, I don't think I mind so much. I mean, they're not going to go straight through these things, right?
Nope.
They're not that crazy. They'll go around them, and it may end up being some ports and stuff. But there is a lot of people. They do say that there are a lot of people who get on cruises just before a hurricane coming in.
just
in
to
Florida.
avoid it.
Yeah,
to-
just because you can scoot around it and then
Well, you have to if you're that then you're getting like a last minute deal or something like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
if the cruise ship isn't completely full, but Timothy says that's a great song.
So here's a great little
and
thing.
Angela, rest in peace, Jimmy, is
Yes,
right.
It's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Rip. Yeah.
Rest in peace. Mhm.
So it's funny because I work with a crew of about 16 people from Uruguay and about 18 people from Philippines, around about there. And what's funny is I introduced some of them to Jimmy Buffett and it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and they had never heard of the song before ever. And so
Really?
and some of them are liking it. So it's funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's got such a nice mellow vibe. It's like
Yeah.
really be vacationy. Sometimes the music that I get when I'm searching for music, I search for vacation type of theming. And
Florida
what I
cruises,
get
hello.
is like not exactly that vacationy, but hang on a second.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, Brandolyn, thank you for noticing. I do have my nautical theme going on my shirt. This
Yes.
is this is a shirt that I sometimes
Yes.
get to wear out on my cruises.
Yeah, this
as
is
well.
a Laura
Thank
Allen.
you.
This is a different song though. Huh?
Rock you like a hurricane.
Yes.
Here
Right?
I am.
But
That
it's
one
not
I
about
know.
a drink. So that's the thing. The hurricane drink is what I was trying to talk about.
Oh, see the world with Chris is not. Wait a second. He's not working for a coffee company anymore. Oh my gosh. Chris, did you have a job change? We need to talk, buddy. I got to get caught up with Chris and Laura. I can say I like McCafes and community coffee. Oh, fun. Our daughter Naomi likes to study at a coffee shop, usually like a local coffee shop, and that's where she gets her best studying in. But we're babysitting the cat because Naomi and her boyfriend and his parents, they're all vacationing in England. They're out in London, and I think they're going to be staying in a castle pretty soon, like
Yes.
very, very soon.
Yes.
Actually sleeping in the castle. It's so exciting.
Yes.
I'm happy for them.
Florida Cruises has a question. Are you guys going on Icon of the Seas in January?
In January, that inaugural crazy
That's a crazy
expensive cruise. No, we declined that one because it got too costly. We could have at one point done like a balcony cabin for $6,000, but it was
$6,000.
it's the same time actually. Both Sarah and I were talking about doing that for her birthday cruise. She decided not to do it because she wanted to make sure that her cruise family could come along
Afford
with
it and come on.
could afford it. So no, but
Yeah.
Icon of the Seas sounds like a terrific one. Are you doing that inaugural sailing on Icon of the Seas? Where is it?
And
Here.
if you didn't
Here.
know,
Oh, Florida Cruisers, and welcome. Thank you
Yes.
for being here.
and don't confuse, like Apple has iOS and now we're gonna have the iOS.
The Icon of the Seas.
Well, you get rid of the
IOT. No, that doesn't work that way.
iOS.
I did start a new job. Well, we need
Wow.
to connect. See, this is the best way.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. What? Nancy's gonna see an Ed Sheeran
In
concert.
concert.
Oh my gosh! I don't know where Yamava is, but oh, Nancy, I'm totally jelly of you. I love Ed Sheeran. I really do like his music so much. And a lot of people are going on the Icon
Some people couldn't afford it.
in March, and Sharon at Sea is also doing a group cruise on Icon in March. So
Crazy cat travelers.
a lot of people couldn't afford the Icon. I know Mercy is on the inaugural, and that's exciting. So many people will be on that inaugural Icon. If you bought early enough, it was affordable. Then after a while, it got crazy expensive. Go ahead.
I could buy 10 ragdolls and 5 Persians for what Icon costs, especially solo. I never heard that many cats just for saying.
You're not quite that crazy of a cat
Yeah.
traveler.
Nancy
Oh
Fields
my
is
gosh. Oh, of course, because she is Lucky Nancy and
Yes.
she is the gambling queen, the queen of slots. That's what she is, and
Yeah.
she does. She
Danielle
got
Fields
me.
is also going to
she-
see Ed, so they might run into
wow.
each other.
Well, hey, you guys, maybe we should set you up. It's amazing you have the last name that is exactly the same. Daniel and Nancy. Dancy, we love you guys. Nancy Fields took the time to explain slots to me. Being a very like a virgin slot player, I at one time this was me. I mean, I'm not the greatest slots player right now, but at least I kind of know a little what to look for and what is good. I still my money goes in. I'm getting better at knowing to look for when they're about to hit, like if you're about to hit a maximum or like if you're gonna, I don't know, if it's ready for a handout. If the high numbers are getting higher on that top display, that means it might pop for you and you might get a jackpot.
So here's one of the things.
I don't know. That might be completely wrong, but that's my theory.
See, and that's one of the things. So the people that we've been talking to say, I don't know about the ship because it's rolling. They actually stabilize it quite well.
It is very
But
much.
here's where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
In the fall time, when you have hurricanes, you have rolling waves and other things like that, it's got to be really hard to keep the chips on the right place in the roulette wheel and in craps.
So they have to have probably.
So
really
they probably lose a little revenue.
stabilizers.
Yeah,
Do you think that they must have stabilizers on those special
Oh,
tables?
they do. Well,
They
I don't know, but
must,
yeah,
huh?
I mean, you think about it, it's like,
Oh, Florida
especially the roulette
Cruisers
wheel.
are going with JJ Cruise. We love the boys,
wow.
JJ Cruise. They're awesome.
They are great.
And I remember that first day of booking, Sarah and I were in conversation back and forth and back and forth. And as we kept looking, the rooms kept going higher and higher. And we're like, this is ridiculous. We can't afford it.
Yeah.
But
Howie
that's
Cruise.
very, very cool. Howie Cruise booked Icon the day the reservations opened, got the kids sale free deal. It actually wasn't much more than what we're used to paying when the kids are out of school. Very, very, cool. I know it's going to be, it was like a frenzy. This whole Icon of the Seas is just like, it's just a crazy, like,
It's just another tuna of the seas.
no, it's like a whole new class of tuna of the sea. It does look huge, but I'm excited. I will go on it someday. Just the inaugural wasn't, what, at that point, we were kind of tired of doing the inaugural sailings and kind of wanted to, I know that may not be popular for a cruise blogger, but sometimes the inaugural sailings, we like to have them kind of work out the kinks and
A little bit.
have the staff on board and be able to kind of get their flow going. So we're going to do Symphony of the Seas instead. And that's another Tuna of the Seas one. It's going to be so much fun with our cruise family. Of course, we'll miss a lot of those that are on
And they have skeet shooting.
Icon, but we'll be waving at each other. It's going around the same time, actually. So wouldn't that be interesting if Icon? I
Their
don't
celebration.
I
thing
don't
with,
think that they're going to dock at the same ports as Oasis of the Seas next January. I need to do a little research on not Oasis, Symphony of the Seas that we're
Symphony.
on Symphony. We also need to do research on what we're doing on our Magic cruise.
That's a shiwi.
We're on the Carnival Magic in December. That's coming up so fast. So, but it is, I'm not trying to take the wind out of anybody's sails. And I think that Icon of the Seas definitely is exciting. And I can't wait to hear all about it. I am sure the aqua theater's not on the aft. It's in the middle now on this one. So it does look like a lasagna. It's like when it's layered, oh my word, so many different layers. It's really, really cool. I bet Julie and Brian, I bet that the kids are just going to love how it's the Icon of the Seas. I was going to say Julie and Brian from Howie Cruise, and I don't know, my words get crazy. Nancy had a big winning streak. Look at that, $13,000 winning streak. Oh man. in Arizona.
that's what
Way
that is.
to go, Nancy. Awesome. I'm so happy for you. I know that you ride the waves and it's not always easy to get that winning, but you are good at it. That's for sure.
Yeah, billiards table, Carl. That's a great point.
Billiards tables have to have like stabilization for I think on royal ships they do have stabilization in there. Skeet shooting would be fun. That's for sure.
Yeah, they really
Yeah,
should bring it back.
we are going to have a Symphony of the Seas. I can't wait to be on that ship. That will be really, really nice. So, okay, you guys, we're at the bottom of the chat, and we are just about done. But look at Crazy Cat Traveler is playing on Royal Caribbean's website. Icon Sailing is sold out for interior. Ocean balcony and suites only 5,000 plus balcony. So I wonder if that's 5,000 per person. Is that 5,000
think
per
so.
person? Probably. So it's like 10 grand for a couple. Ooh, that is steep.
So
But
steep.
yeah, it'll come back down. It just ride that, wave of
Sweet.
popularity. So
Literally.
good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody that's
night,
in now.
Timothy Walters.
And it's time for us as
It
well.
is. So we thank you so much for hanging with us and for chatting about hurricanes and fall seasons and all of that. Happy fall, y'all. Happy evening.
Have a great evening.
Safe travels.
God bless.
God bless. Take care.